What's up, guys? Max Scoville here for Rev3 Games, and I'm at the Assassin's Creed 3 big fancy event, and I got a chance to play the Vita version, which is Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, and I'm with Richard Faris, who is the writer. How are you doing?
Co-writer, actually, just wanted to make that clear. I'm doing great.
There are two writers to this game. Now, this is of course entirely separate. Well, not entirely. It's sort of connected to Assassin's Creed 3, but really not really, because you've got Aveline, who's like a. What is the story here? How does this fit into the whole big picture?
Well, it's a completely different setting. It's a new assassin, first female assassins of the series. We're really excited about that. And the setting is quite different from AC3. In AC3, you go through the entire American Revolution, and you get to play Connor. In our game, you get to play Aveline de Grandpré.
Please, no, spare my wife and child.
Like you've spared the lives of slaves and laborers you've ripped from their families?
The game starts in 1765. The French colony is being transferred to the Spanish, and you go through like that whole tumultuous period, and our game actually spans 12 years. So by the end of our tale, the American Revolution is in full bloom in the north, and that's pretty much sums it up.
So Assassin's Creed 3 has, like Boston and New York and the frontier, and here we've got New Orleans, and then you've got the Bayou.
Yeah, and we got also Chichen Itza. Yeah, basically these are our three main environments. I'd say the Bayou and New Orleans are the biggest ones. This is where you're going to spend most of your time. But they're huge. I mean, the Bayou is our take on the frontier, if you will. It's a very large environment, wildlife, lots of dangers there.
I heard a little rumor that Connor's going to make an appearance in this game, so there is some crossover.
Absolutely. Regardless of what you do, when you play our game, you actually get to meet Connor and go on a mission with him. If you have AC3 on the PS3, and if you have a Vita with Liberation, you get to unlock like bonus material. Basically, you get upgraded ammo pouch for Aveline, you get a new skin, you get actually Connor's Tomahawk, which is really exciting. You can actually play Aveline using Connor's Tomahawk, which is really nice. But the coolest thing, though, if you have like both games, is that once you play the mission with Connor, you can actually replay it as Connor. So you go through the mission again, but through Connor's point of view. So it's really exciting.
Okay. And this, just to clarify, this is running the same engine as Assassin's Creed 3. This is Anvil Next, right?
Yeah, it's Anvil Next. I'd say adapted to the Vita. You mentioned the Vita is a nice device. You know it. You own one. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. There's touch screens. You can play with the lighting, with the camera. There's so many things you can do. So we basically, well, not me personally, but the team basically took the engine and made it their own.
It definitely looks like the best game on the Vita right now, and that's as a Vita owner desperate for games. This is looking very good. But of course, the games play a little bit differently. Aveline and Connor both, Connor's got his tomahawk and he's got his rope thing, but Aveline's got like a blow darts and she's got disguises too, like different personas. Could you explain that?
Well, let's start with the weapons. I mean, she has her own arsenal. Yeah, you mentioned the blowpipe. We have different types of poison for that. She has a sugarcane machete as her main weapon. At some point, you unlock a whip, so you get a whip. So there's like all these different things. As a lady, we're talking about the persona system, you get a parasol gun, which is like unique to her, but in that particular persona. So you notice that you basically had three different personas. You can be an assassin, which is a basic assassin outfit. You get like full armor, full array of weapons. You can like all the cool moves. You can do it all. But we have two other personas. There's the lady persona. So this is like a regular outfit, but at the same time, she's still an assassin while she's a lady. So her movements are a little more limited as a lady, but on the other hand, you get to do nice stuff like charm people and bribe guards, for instance. The third persona is the slave persona. Basically, she dresses up as a slave, and this allows you to, again, do some more social blending. It's a different type of blending. Basically, you like pick up crates, pretend to work, and you can like just walk by guards. But as a slave, what's really interesting is that you're like closer to the lower class population, let's say, so you can actually incite them to riot. So when you do that, you can incite people to riot, go do your little things, you go on your mission. And the best thing about this system is that you can play the missions in different ways.
It's almost like a role-playing element.
Yeah, totally.
I like that. I played around with it a little bit, but it's just the idea of having different outfits that aren't just cosmetic. That's actually a pretty neat thing. The one thing that people always worry about is how much kind of gimmicky bells and whistles. I mean, there are touch interfaces. I didn't run in anything that was dumb in it. It's great to bring up the menu, but what other stuff are you doing? You mentioned lighting.
There's a few things that we do with the Vita specific features. But I don't think we overdid it. Basically, you use the rear touchscreen to pickpocket, so it's really intuitive. I mean, you do this, it's almost like I was pickpocketing you,
Hello.
Yeah, exactly. So it's little things like that. You know about the chain kill? I think you probably tried it, or it was featured. No, okay. Okay, the chain kill is basically as you go through the missions, if you kill people stealthily, your meter fills up. And you can target between 2 and 4 people with that. And what it allows you to do is basically you put the game on hold during a fight, then you use the touchscreen to select the targets, and then you press a button and Avalon does all the work for you.
Just the murder, just a nice playing out before you, just some gruesome assassinations.
Well, it is an Assassin's Creed game.
This is true. It is definitely an Assassin's Creed game. This is not just like Assassin's Creed Junior or Assassin's Creed Land. This is feels like a proper console game. This is coming out the same day as the full console version?
Yeah, October 30th.
Okay, well, very cool. Assassin's Creed Liberation. Pay attention to this one, especially if you're a Vita owner. By all means, this is a thing that we've been waiting for, so keep your eye on this. Thank you so much for talking. You guys should stay tuned to the rest of our coverage right here on Rev3 Games. We've been at this Assassin's Creed thing for a couple days, and it's quite a lot of fun. We've got some other videos, so go check those out. I am Max Scoville. I will see you guys around.